yes, I'm aware that a lot of what we're talking about is probably going to seem like months and months of, have they not heard? Have they just been living under a rock? Yes. Whoa.
Oh,
What?
I think the game broke.
I moved
Okay,
way too
thank-
fast. Okay,
Oh, no.
Thank
I
God, I
moved
was
way.
afraid that was me.
I moved way too fast. And I think it took a second to load the next
Yeah,
event.
and,
Okay,
wow.
that has never happened
It's-
before.
It's so self-aware that even the video's like, you haven't heard?
But yeah, just to give context, folks, we've mostly been recording these since June, so of course a lot of it's going to be dated by now, and we're already recording in like late August.
In case you're wondering, we are talking about how Spidey is most likely not going to be in the MCU anymore.
Unless Disney manages to hold back its greed for a bit.
Okay. This is what
Hang on, wait, real quick, James, what were you gonna say there?
The long and the short of it is, Marvel, Disney, and Sony are a bunch of dickheads, and Spider-Man should just be in the public domain already.
He's never gonna forgive them for what they did to Marvel vs. Capcom.
Honestly, Marvel
No,
isn't.
that's not the problem, Hype.
Honestly,
It goes
Thank you,
deeper
Matt.
than that.
Yeah, let's
honestly,
go negative
Marvel isn't to blame for this. Also,
Yeah,
that is an awesome suit.
Love it.
Also,
And
also
I'll-
very appropriate given what we're about to do.
Exactly. I know. I mapped this out in advance. We gotta stop him. But yeah, no, I wouldn't get upset at Marvel. It's the same reason why I wouldn't get upset at a developer for a publisher's choice.
Yeah.
Decision.
Like getting mad at the Crash Team Racing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
Yeah.
it's just Activision and oh jeez, that dang magic science energy. And he kidnapped. Wow, Sable did a great. Actually, no, I can't blame Sable. He did want to go off on his own.
yeah.
All right, let's go save him. So, I don't understand the story of the Negative suit. I think this was just a fun thing they made because they knew Mr. Negative was such a big involvement in this story. I don't think he's ever been this in a comic, at least as far as I can remember.
No retorts?
Not fair, to be honest.
I'm sorry, I'm texting somebody.
That's okay.
Now of all times.
Well,
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay.
I had to pick
alright,
somebody
it's
up
alright.
from the airport tonight. Anyway,
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, has this Negative suit ever been in comic?
I am fairly certain that he actually was affected by Mr. Negative at one point, and this is what that suit is a reference to.
Possibly.
Okay.
But here's the
that could
interesting
make
thing
sense.
about it. This is a inverted version. This is a negative version of the Sam Raimi suit.
Which means they could have given us the Sam Raimi suit earlier.
No, I'm just saying that I find that interesting.
I think it's because they had the webbing and it looked really cool. But yeah, you're right. Actually.
So
It
wait,
does.
so was this costume like released after the Raimi suit?
Before this suit is a suit you can buy in the game. In fact, I'm using one of its suit abilities called Negative Shockwave. I think I'll be showing
Like
that. Boom. Where we can actually channel some of Mr. Negative's power somehow.
Your men
off my
can't
phone,
handle
Mike Sable.
shit, Sable!
We're here. We've been here for a long
Done.
time.
Oh
Aw,
my
she remembered
God.
my name.
You know, I get the
Silver-
feeling she doesn't
again,
like me
Silver's
that
just-
much.
Again, Silver's just petty in this universe.
She is.
Again, wait for the DLC when we get to which. But yeah.
Again,
Get off.
again, Norman should have just hired Shield.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if S.H.I.E.L.D. was around in this yet.
Well, if the Avengers were, I'm pretty sure S.H.I.E.L.D. was.
True.
They're essentially one
Yeah,
and the same at this point.
But yeah, but yes. So real quick, long and short of it is, if no one has done the research just yet, is that Disney wanted to up their, they wanted to up how much money they were making on each movie because for a long time they were making 5% of the opening day box office value, and Sony would take home 95, which made sense. So if you look at Homecoming and Far From Home, Sony were the people who were actually making the movie. Disney and Marvel were mainly creative directors and the publishers of it.
Right.
Yeah.
It was Sony's dollar that they were making these movies on, and Disney just handled the publishing afterwards. Which is fine. I think a lot of comics and with Marvel, like they go to different artists and different. It makes sense. I'm fine with that. So Disney wanted to say, hey, we've been making 5%. What if we started making 50%? Which that already
That is a,
seems like
no,
quite a jump.
Yeah, I will say that is a very big leap.
I would have maybe... Oh, Silvers!
God
Stop
damn
it!
Just
Rude.
kick her in the face. Oh, okay, she's gonna kick us right in the...
You
Ooh,
harass
huh?
my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client money.
No, that's all you...
You caused it!
Right now.
Listen, I don't like you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something.
It really means something when you make Comics Maria Hill look likable by comparison.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Her real name's Maria Hill?
No, I'm talking
No.
about a different character. The character Kobe
Okay.
Smothers plays in the MCU.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Maria Hill in the comics is an absolute bitch of
Thank
a
you,
tit.
Sable.
Thank you.
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Okay.
Works for me.
Fair enough.
Don't
Well,
worry,
you're not
she
shooting me.
she
Let's at
thankfully
least get,
gets
let's at least get the important stuff out of the way first.
she thankfully gets
Oh, crap,
better
these
in
men.
this.
You secure
Yeah.
Osborn.
And she's like, okay, this is not my name.
Now's my time to shine. And then, yeah.
Also,
yeah,
I do like her little quip there. It goes like, "You secured Osborn.
ends tonight.
I'll go talk to them." Taking out her pistols.
Immediately. But no, it's...
She brings out her
Find a way to
negotiators.
reach them.
And they have... And yeah, they definitely have more fun with the camaraderie later.
Don't-
But yeah, moving on. They wanted to go to 50%... Yeah, his energy's off the charts. Yeah, they wanted to jump to 50%, which I think was way too... Oh, hey, Lee!
But yeah, 50%, which is too much.
I would have maybe stuck at 25%.
25 would have been much more reasonable, but
I get,
So-
honestly, I just the more I think about it, I just realize what the whole Disney Sony debacle is literally what happens when the haggling minigame in Wind Waker HD goes wrong.
Yeah. So...
My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
Kind of.
Oop.
But yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, it makes sense in that yeah, and so but I feel like Sony should have at least maybe said, "Hey, cool off. Maybe let's try 35 or something like that." They should have
yeah,
bargained
no,
as opposed to
Sony
immediately
should have
no, shut it down.
Sony should have negotiated as opposed to just going, "No."
Must see justice.
In fact,
We
we're
don't wanna
just
play
going to
anymore.
take the rights back.
It's a whole thing. I
Here's
get
the
it.
thing. Here's the biggest problem that I doubt they understand. The people who suffer are the fans. They don't
Yeah.
suffer any of this shit. The people who suffer are the fans.
It's a lot. I mean,
Or
what's-
at least the
yeah.
people that care.
What's up, James?
I care.
Lee's pain,
What's up, James?
his anger.
I don't know. I honestly forgot what I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's
Well, actually, no. I remember what I was gonna say. Marvel, this is why you should have just stuck to your own guts from the get-go instead of giving
DC,
your.
not DC. Disney. Disney is what is causing.
Yeah,
it.
let's keep
No,
in mind, like, this
no,
whole thing is...
I'm just no. Let's be clear here. Yeah, Disney definitely was in the wrong here, but at the same time, we can't really exactly say that Sony isn't a blameless factor either.
Well,
No,
we're not
no,
saying
Sony
that. We're
isn't.
just saying that, like, it's just between Disney and Sony. Marvel
There's
didn't
the
have
anti-
that
No.
big of an
What I was gonna say is that this is why, like, Marvel's whole thing with the movie industry has always just been the weirdest fucking debacle, and it's like,
Oop.
I mean, maybe there was. I mean, yeah, I guess there was a reason for it. At the same time, though, this is kind of what you get for it. It's a cause and effect that really hampers Marvel in the long run, and it hampers a lot of their fans as well.
You don't help people. You use them.
Oop.
Oh, found him. And yeah, they got the anti-serum, which we need that anti-serum because that could help cure everybody.
Your parents back.
What you say about my parents?
Do you insist?
I didn't say anything.
But yeah, no. Again, this kind of shows that Lee does have kind of a split personality.
Because enough
once again,
Spider-Man
because
villains
he's
don't have
debating.
that.
He's debating
Yeah.
with himself right now.
Oop.
Because he still wants to do the right thing, hence all of Feast, but at the same time, he does still feel personal hatred towards Osborn. So now it's time, finally, after all this build-up, for the last fight between us and Mr. Negative.
Hooray! Now let's fight.
Oop.
Osborn
Well, we fought him a couple of times before, but yeah, this is like his final fight.
Which it'll get big, it'll get bad. So, but yeah, I agree. I think it is just I think it is honestly. I'm agreeing with everybody. I think it is an issue. I think it's an issue of everybody sucks here. It's a lot of problems. It's called corporate hardball. It's it's called Sony is trying to call Disney's bluff. And unless Disney will actually like give in and like say, all right, you win, we do really want Spider-Man. We're basically watching what happens when two corporate titans collide with one another.
I mean, at the same time, it's nice to know that there's still some competitiveness in the scene. It's just that, I guess in a way, it's also kind of geared towards the wrong thing.
Yeah, again,
I'm just worried of what's gonna happen.
We suffer. I don't. If they retcon Spider-Man, then that would be the absolute worst shit ever.
Yeah, because that's another product that people are fearing, is that, like, if this is really going to be it and they're going back to Sony, like, there's a pretty good chance that they'll just end up rebooting Spider-Man again, because, well, first off, why bother continuing with Amazing? No one liked that movie.
Or better idea. Fuck rebooting the franchise. Just stick to your Spider-Verse idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
the Spider-Verse, that'd be cool. Oh, he's upset.
But
Oh,
here's
boy.
the thing. I think that what they're going to do, apparently there are 2 more Tom Holland Spider-Man movies in the works. Hopefully they'll, like, still be part of the MCU, and either the next one or the last one will be the Spider-Verse that will introduce Sony's own new universe.
It could be. Also, don't mind me as we cut to a Dark Souls boss out of nowhere.
Yep.
Whoop.
Jeez, but and apparently another news report that came out is that now that they're no longer partnered with Disney, is that the next Venom movie could be rated R.
Yep. Which to be fair, Carnage will be the main villain of that movie, so that's it.
Actually, for a minute, I'm not gonna lie, what I thought you were going to say, because this actually is something that happened, I thought you were bringing up the fact that now, because of this debacle, apparently Tom Holland stopped following Sony on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That too.
a lot of people. Freaking Hawkeye's actor, Ryan Reynolds, a lot of people are speaking out on that. This sucks.
Yeah, it really
Because
does.
there's because especially after how Far From Home went, there really is no smooth way to fix this. It'd be like if they tried to make a Galaxy game without Rosa. Oh wait.
Well,
But no. Can I really quick? Can I say something that
Go ahead.
actually pisses me off the most about this?
What's that?
For literal years, actually, for almost 2 decades, people have been wanting to see the Sinister Six on screen. Finally,
And we got close to it.
The Sinister Six, and we unfortunately never got it with the Raimi movies. And
we came close with the Mark Webb
Can
films, but that
I?
botched itself
Can
up.
I'm sorry. Can I? Here's the thing.
Man.
With this all, I'm sorry. With this all happening, we're most we have enough villains now in the MCU to make the Sinister Six. All we need now is Ock or Osborn to lead it, and that'd be great. But unfortunately, we don't have that now because since Spider-Man is leaving, we're not going to get a Sinister Six for another while. And
Because they have.
here's the problem. Another reason why Amazing Spider-Man
done.
really fucking sucked is that they were rushing the Sinister Six. So most likely
Yeah.
they're going to try to rush the Sinister Six again, and it will fail.
You know what? I feel like
And
they're gonna take that to the nth degree and watch for like the Spider-Man reboot. The Sinister Six are gonna be like the first villains of their new series.
probably but
point,
moving
they
on
may
to
as well
more.
do it.
Moving on to the relative thing of the game, we've destroyed Martin Lee. Well, not destroyed him, but we've stopped him enough that his influence is now
Gone.
spent.
Although apparently we're influenced still.
We'll be fine.
Oop. Oh.
Ha!
Nope.
For a minute, I thought that broken sprayed out.
No. Uh-oh. We got company.
Yep, because Martin, let us all remember, was still second fiddle.
Let's make way for the real villain.
Oh, that's right.
Useless.
Punt.
Oh,
Ow.
Dang. Oh, jeez.
Aw, man! I think that thing is solid enough to not break.
Yep.
Come on.
We need that.
Bad pinchers, bad. Whoop.
Aha!
I wonder if Peter's still aware of the notch on the back of his neck.
Maybe. But it is hard. You're now fighting some guy who is one of the smartest men on the planet with now the physical capability to use that smartness to pure agility and strength.
Right.
Oh!
It's not pretty.
Well, at least you didn't outright just crush his skull.
Actually, I was just thinking that like one of the smartest men on the planet, using his mental
Also-
capabilities to translation that into agility.
This,
You did,
by the way, watch how good his reflexes are.
Nope.
Well, I mean, granted, we did still see that one scene where he was
Oh,
able
yeah.
to juggle a whole bunch of tennis balls.
Yeah, no,
Right.
it's scary. He really practically is a mutant with that suit.
Not you.
Mutate.
No. He's still human because he doesn't have any actual powers. It's
But I
still
mean, like,
flies.
but he practically
He has the
practically
power.
can
He
work
pretty
with
much has as much lethality as a mutant.
Yeah.
Can't
yeah.
imagine how satisfying
Well,
it
to be fair, like every single one of Spidey's villains have that.
Ready for your final act?
And
I
he
can.
wants. And he's been waiting a long time, and now we're about to
My
see
cat.
him all.
Oh,
You guys
cat.
probably heard
Doc
the bell.
Ock ran away with it. Doc Rock ran away with your cat.
No, not Goose.
No!
Goose.
It's a cat
Oh.
anyway.
I thought the cat's name was Mary Kate.
Hey,
Yes, it was.
Ow.
hey.
I was making a joke about the cat
Gone.
Goose.
Oh,
Would not
that
worry
used to be
about him
Chewy.
now.
He needs a hospital.
No,
Like, did
We
you
still
know
have
that,
to
Logan?
stop him. No, I'm talking about Goose from Captain Marvel.
I know, I'm talking about the same cat. In the comics, it was named Chewie after Chewbacca because Carol was a Star Wars fan.
Yep.
But they couldn't get. Really, Disney couldn't get away with making a Star Wars. Anyway, I don't know.
No,
anymore.
it was more the fact
so
that
we-
they were kind of just ignorant and just
So we
decided
ha-
to name him Goose after a character from
Star Trek.
no,
Hey,
not
guys.
Oh.
Star Trek. No, they named him Goose after the co-pilot in
this place.
in Top Gun.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I mean, that's still an
and-
equally cool reference, but...
And it makes sense given her job, but
I'll
Yeah,
need
we
all
were
this
asked to
stuff,
bring-
and I also need plasma. I can't tell you why, but I need to drink that plasma. I mean, I just need plasma.
Okay.
Just so long as they don't remove the mask.
Oh my god.
just
was a-
leave the plasma in the back room. I'll get to that later.
I'm surprised that throughout that entire procedure, they never once had the necessity to remove his mask.
I would say it's the same reason as in Spider-Man 2, where it was the idea of like they were like, no, careful, the he's a hero. Like no one wanted to remove the. Actually, no, I can't say that because in that scene, his mask was totally removed.
Yeah,
in
his
that
mask
one
was
scene.
torn off, but they ended up handing it back to him. I don't know what's wrong
Because
with Star Wars today.
because it's the same idea of like they don't want to kill the concept of the hero. Like they know it's important and it's
Right.
it's almost like have you ever heard the hot dog theory? Where it's like
Yeah.
you never want to learn about how the thing is made. It's
Right.
more
True.
so it's more so the brilliance of what it is, and yet no, he should be resting, but no.
Where's May?
Nay.
Oh, don't tell me.
Well, we
Oh, that's
already
right,
know
'cause-
she's been infected.
Right, they teased that
yeah.
earlier.
Speaking of which,
It's getting worse.
Mm-hmm.
oh man,
They say she could go at any moment.
This is certainly
Just-
unamazing.
It's like,
Wow,
just
Matt.
once,
Shut
just
up.
once can I have a loved one that doesn't die.
And Matt, your bedside manner. With your puns and just oh my gosh, that just
Well, you
Shut
know
up.
what? No, his puns might be beneficial if they create that haha hospital that the guy that what's the name of the actual guy's name? The one that horrible Robin Williams movie was based on.
Don't know.
Patch
No,
Adams.
Hunter Adams was nothing like that. I'm sorry.
Well, no, my thing is that, like, I know
No.
he was nothing like that, but he still had that
So-
same idea of, like, you know, making sure hospitals aren't, like, bleak and depressing and whatnot.
So, oh hey 42. He's been hanging out the whole time, but yeah, no. So Spider-Man there
Fine, I'll
was
find a new friend.
so Mary Jane was basically telling him, hey, you're the one who helped create Doc Ock's suit. If anyone would know how to destroy it, it'd be you. So we're gonna go make a new suit. Meanwhile, number 42 is on a new adventure.
Yeah, we gotta make sure to establish this bit.
All right.
Wait for it.
No,
You look like a good friend. Can I hang out with you?
that's not it.
And oh, you don't like me? Well, fine.
No.
There it is.
Yep, there you go.
And yep.
Vegan.
By the way, again, I still absolutely love Miles' reaction in that movie. Like, he just
Yeah.
doesn't even react. He just... That's it.
Get off.
That didn't
But
bite.
yeah.
I mean, that
So,
didn't
yeah.
hurt.
So
Watch.
yeah, there's a lot we have to process. We need to figure out how to stop. We need to figure out how to stop Doc Ock because he is
Stop
the
the
one.
yuck.
He is the one cure that could save the entire city because that was the only antidote ever made for Devil's Breath.
Because of course.
And he is Norman, which means it's time for a final confrontation because yes, everyone who's stuck through and been watching up to this point, or those who just tuned in, next part is the finale
Of the main campaign.
Yay.
of the main campaign.
Oh.
We're
Main
going-
Spider-Man campaign.
I'm gonna wait till hopefully we'll have Jordy and Pi back with us since they were here at the beginning and stuff. It only seems right.
Boy, were they
And-
gone. It's funny to think how many times they've been gone throughout this whole
Don't
thing.
worry, people. We'll have our Sinister Six eventually return.
One day. Just again, we'll hopefully update you all. We hope.
If
That's
it's
the
going to be an
best.
accurate 6, that means Ellie will have to come too. Oh, no, wait a minute.
No.
I miscounted.
Yes, you did.
So with that said, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all in the finale.
Bye.
Is it too late to apply?
You know what? Sinister 7's not too bad.